Welcome everyone. I am back. Today is July the 5th, 2022. We're going to talk about Bitcoin today. We're going to talk about to see if Bitcoin has bottom. Is the market trying to hint to us that the bottom has been made for Bitcoin and the market may actually go higher? Welcome everyone to my channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I come through and I produce content to show you all where price is going to go, where we're looking for the market to go so that we can be prepared, so that we can profit and actually make some money in this cryptocurrency space while everyone else is running around scared and fearful. So if you guys appreciate my videos and my content, I would welcome you all aboard. Go ahead and hit me up, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe to my channel, tap the bell notification as well while you're at it so that you will become notified of whenever I see these changes occur on the price chart. So you guys can see that I did a price prediction already in the market for Bitcoin. It was on June the 19th, 2022. You guys can go ahead, when you get done with this video, go back and listen to what was going on at that particular moment in time as to see why I was looking for the market in Bitcoin to ride higher. Because so far that is still the case. Price in Bitcoin did go up following my price prediction, but you guys can see it got snagged right there around $22,000. Why did it get snagged there? Ask yourself these questions when you come in and look at these price bars. There's a reason why the market in Bitcoin got snagged at $22,000. There's a reason. And there's only two dynamics that is moving these prices. It's the buying and the selling of these assets. That's it. So at $22,000, that is where the market sellers were positioned. Now we shouldn't be surprised because right here on June the 26th, the same thing happened on the 21st. The market was able to trade up there towards $22,000, but it got rejected and it came right back down. So for that to happen again here on June 26th, lets us know from off the rip that that is where the sellers are positioned. So that is where the market in Bitcoin hit the high so far. Okay, so that's around 10% move to the upside from when I did my last video. Okay, now if you were to get out the market now in Bitcoin, will be breaking even, because the market is trading right where it was when we first created this price prediction. So what's with harm? Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Let's go ahead and talk about, did the market hit bottom in Bitcoin? Okay, and to answer that question, to me, it's going to be dependent on your time frame. Yeah, because right now you guys can see from this daily chart that the market doesn't look too extremely weak. Actually, it looks stable. Look how long we've been seeing the market in Bitcoin trade sideways. So the market from a short-term perspective, yeah, we may have hit bottom right now. But when I show you the 3 months and the 6 months price chart, you may be saying, well, it look like we may have a ways to go to the downside. So it's all about that time. Time is very important on how you play in the cryptocurrency space. You need to know when to get in and when to get out, not just get in. So many people tell you all when to get in, or they think they know when to get in because they suspect that in the 5, 10, 15 year time period that hopefully the market is going to be a lot higher than where it was when you first bought it. Let's talk. So this is Bitcoin on the 2-day time frame. And one thing I really want to pinpoint to everyone is that let's not get it twisted. We are still in a downturn into the market in Bitcoin. All right. We have a couple of areas that I want to talk about to prepare you all and say, look, if we don't see the market in Bitcoin, first of all, trade above $22,000. Okay. We understand that this market is still primed to continue to go lower. And then the second area is going to be around 24,000. Okay. So even if we were to see the market in Bitcoin ride up to $24,000 and we get rejected, you need to sell it there, because that is going to confirm whether or not the market in the long term is going to continue to fall. I don't want us to get complacent and act like the market in Bitcoin is primed to go up. There's areas that we have already created, the market did, to tell us, hey, yes, I know the market looks like it's bullish right now in Bitcoin, but if we're not able to see the market break, especially above 22,000, let's not get excited. If we see market trade up there to $22,000 and we get rejected again, let's not get excited. So let's go ahead and look at this on a weekly chart. We just started out on a new week now. You guys can see it's right here. Okay. And these 2 weeks right here, let me zoom in on the chart, lets us know that this is where the problem is. Okay, so from a long-term viewpoint, this week, the week of June 20, 2022 and the week of June 27, 2022 is letting us know already. Even if we see the price of Bitcoin rise to $22,000, let's not get excited. Let's not act like the market is back on a bull run, because you're going to begin to see news articles and videos be created trying to persuade you that the market is now hit bottom. And definitely look up here. The next areas would be around 26,000. Okay. You're not going to see this anywhere else but on this channel, because the volume did come through last couple of weeks. So let's keep it real. We like the volume right here on this weekly price bar, because price has been sustained so far the last 3 weeks following all of that volume. But it kind of resembles this. Look at this. So let's dissect the chart, because the market gives us answers. We just fail to pay attention. So look at this. We got all the volume on that weekly price bar there, and then we got all the volume on this one here. You guys can see back during the month of May, the market in Bitcoin saw a whole lot of volume. Price traded sideways, but only just to go down again. We're in that same position now. The market in Bitcoin saw a whole lot of volume. We're seeing it trade sideways. Are we going to get another move to the downside? Bitcoin on the 3 weeks. So you guys can see it. The market is actually letting us know what to suspect and not to get complacent. All right. So let me show you all the 3 months chart, and then I'm going to break it down to our hourly to see if the market's going to go up. So this is Bitcoin in 3 months, and this is where I'm looking at the market price in Bitcoin, showing us some restriction, showing some continuation of movement to the downside right here. This last completed 3-month price bar right here tells us that there's a lot of weakness, and that this area of support around 17,000 may not hold in the next 3 months. Look at the 6 months chart. See, even here on the 6 months, it still shows that the market in Bitcoin may have a ways to go to the downside. And I always want to bring into this point here, because I don't think a lot of people are actually looking at this, that this could be the actual point to where the buyers are going to really prop up Bitcoin's price, and it might hit towards $11,000, $12,000, and maybe even 10. This may be the ultimate goal that the market price in Bitcoin is trying to go. Just saying. Because that downturn is not over yet. Not as to what reflected on a 6 months and a 3 months chart. It's not over. So even if we are to see the market in Bitcoin ride to higher prices in the short term, the long-term view is still bearish. Okay, so let me get this back over to the hourly, because if the market is about to go up in Bitcoin, we definitely want to participate, but it's not going to be one of those massive moves higher. I really don't suspect that that's going to go on, because of the weakness and the rejection that we're still seeing into the market in Bitcoin now. This is the 15-hour chart. You guys can see that, yes, so far the buyers are here. They're definitely trying to keep price in Bitcoin from falling, but we're still seeing it now. We're still seeing a rejection come through in the market in Bitcoin. Okay, you guys can see it at this point right here. This is where a lot of volatility, a lot of selling came into the market in Bitcoin, and that is pretty much where we're getting right now. Look at that. So yes, there's still some sellers here into the market in Bitcoin. The buyers are trying to buy it up. They're definitely there trying to buy it up, but they're not really being too successful at it right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and continue to look at the market in Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis. I still suspect that the market is about to trend to the downside. As of right now, we still look pretty decent that on a daily time frame, the market may actually try to continue to move up in Bitcoin. But it's like I told you earlier in the video, it's going to be all about your time perspective, your time horizon. If you're going to play this on a day-to-day basis, yeah, you might have opportunity to grab 5-10% off the market. But outside of that, Bitcoin in the long term is still weak. Okay. So as we've been seeing the price in Bitcoin hover around $18,000 to $22,000, all of this volume tells us that the wells are accumulating. Like they're trying to come through and suppress the price moving from going down. All of this volume. And so far, like I've been telling you, pretty much this whole video, they've been successful at it, but it's all about that timing, because at some point it's going to fall and break and fail, and we're going to crash and continue to see the market in Bitcoin go lower. And that's the issue that I have right now in this video. We just don't know when. We just don't know when. I think we have a couple more days to see the market in Bitcoin just trade sideways. But definitely, I don't think it's going to be a pretty big move to the upside though. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and drop this price prediction here. I'm going to look for the market in Bitcoin to go higher, but let me tell you, let's not think that the price is going to break out and go up exceedingly high. We already got a couple of areas here on the chart that we need to take note of, that we need to be prepared to take some profitability. And the first area is right there, 6.75%, $21,000 right there in Bitcoin, and definitely maybe a little bit higher, 21,600, about 9% move higher. No more, no less. No more, no less. And if we see, okay, the market in Bitcoin break below this area right here, $19,000, cut the play. Because the next area that we're going to test is going to be around 18,000, maybe like 17,500. You got to be prepared to know when to let the runners run and let the losers go. So keep your eyes open on that as well. Okay. And that's it. Questions, comments, let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.